Every business is experiencing relentless pressure to transform. So if you're not already involved in a transformational program, there's a pretty good chance that you will be. And that's okay. Transformational work is among the most interesting, exciting, and rewarding work that you can be called upon to support. But when it goes bad, it can go really bad. Can you imagine being responsible for a board-level project that had a $200 million budget that hit $800 million and wasn't even meaningfully started yet? Then there are the sneaky ones that seem to have worked, but didn't. Those are the ones where everything is executed by the letter of a contract or project plan or transformation roadmap. You have your celebration, but then in 2 or 3 years, everyone is looking and wondering whatever happened because you never achieved meaningful transformational change and the program just went bust. I know about these because I've been involved in picking up these pieces. So I understand firsthand that this work is not easy. But if you step back and get aspirational for a minute, this is the kind of work that gets you up in the morning. If you're watching this video, there's a pretty good chance that you want to have an impact. And these programs tend to be highly impactful, creative, high profile. If you find yourself leading one of these programs, take a minute and think about the position you're in. You could very well be making a meaningful contribution to the future of your company that's going to last decades. Just take a moment and let that soak in. Now I have something I have to tell you though. You're probably going to fail. In fact, depending upon which study you look at, the failure rates are staggering, like 70 to 95% chance of failing, staggering. Even if we're conservative and we use 70%, those are terrible odds. And this relentless pressure to keep changing, combined with the perceived futility of enterprise transformation, is driving discontent in the workforce, which unfortunately is compounding all of this. But I have something else to tell you. If these odds feel insurmountable, they're not. Not even close. Remember, these aren't probability-driven statistics. These numbers are simply reflecting outcomes. Outcomes that we can influence. In these videos, we're going to take a deep dive into what makes transformation programs work. And I'm going to show you how to avoid the common pitfalls that greatly increase the odds of failure. And I think what I'm going to cover in these videos will surprise you. These videos are not going to be the typical look at contract terms or legal issues. They're not going to provide legal advice at all. When we get involved in one of these, we get involved in the whole program. And the contract is one of the tools. It's an important tool, but it's one of the tools. These videos are going to be about helping you avoid being a statistic. For example, I'll show you why the structure of your sourcing program can feed into cognitive biases that sabotage your transformation. I'll teach you how bad deal economics leads to poor quality personnel on your teams and how to fix that, why governance is a key to driving innovation. We'll talk about not getting hung up on common buzzwords like outcomes-based contracts. Great concept, but it's not achievable without a really good working knowledge of relationship complexity and incomplete contract economics, which we'll be covering in the early videos. Then there's the law around people. Look, these programs really are about the people. In fact, everyone who talks about this type of work will tell you it's people first, then processes, then technology. And this is absolutely true. They've been saying this for 35 years, and the failure rates are still appalling. In these videos, I'll share in depth how to create a human-centric ecosystem that enables transformational change, how to practice psychological safety when building a transformational environment, how to engineer the deal environment itself to leverage the power of connected networks. I've started this channel and created this series to share my experiences and help you avoid the traps that I've experienced over the years. Those traps drive unacceptable levels of failure in transformational programs. Now, the first videos are actually up already, and I'll be adding to them regularly. So subscribe to the channel, hit the notification button so you get notified when the other videos are posted. I'm really looking forward to sharing my experiences with you. And I believe that together, we can face those failure rates head on and beat them. I look forward to seeing you on the next videos.